welcome back to Queeneatz. In today's video, I have for you guys my recipe for my barbecue pulled jackfruit. I'm really excited to share this video with you guys. It's been so highly anticipated and so highly requested even. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you go over there right now and send me a request to follow me, because on Instagram I give you guys a lot of sneak peeks on what's to come on my YouTube channel. A lot of recipes and everything goes down over there before YouTube ever sees it. So make sure you go send me a request. I'll have all my information in the description box below. I'll put it somewhere. You guys will see it. But go ahead and follow me over on Instagram at Queeneatz. So back to this video. I'm really excited to show you guys. You're going to be so surprised at how simple it is to make this barbecue pulled jackfruit. One thing I will note, make sure that you use a barbecue sauce that you really enjoy. Make sure that you also buy whatever jackfruit that you're getting. It comes in a can normally. Well, the recipe that I'm making, it's from a can that I actually got from Trader Joe's. When you buy your jackfruit, make sure that you buy it in water or in brine, not in syrup. So make sure that you read the can carefully and just get whatever's in brine or syrup. So again, let's go ahead and get to this video without further ado. Come on. So the very first thing we want to do is go ahead and rinse our jackfruit. This is really important because it's coming from a can. So we want to just rinse away all of that brine that it was sitting in for a while and shake it out real good, get all that excess water out of it. After that, you want to get a clean cutting board and you're just going to pour that jackfruit right on there, and with your hands, you just want to start ripping it apart, shredding it apart, however you want to call it. Just rip it apart as finely as you can with your fingers. Don't worry about the parts that are more tough than the other parts. We're going to figure all that out later. So just shred it to the best of your ability and then we'll go forward from there. Once everything is nice and shredded, we just want to go ahead and put that right back into the strainer that we used earlier. That way we don't dirty up any more dishes. So we're just going to set that right in there. And now we're going to go ahead and chop up our garlic and our onion. So for me, I am a garlic lover, so I'm going to cut up about 3 cloves. Do more or less depending on your preference. As far as garlic is concerned, if you don't really love garlic like me, use less. If you love garlic more than me, then use more. It's totally up to you. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a rough chop on that, and then when it's time to do the onion, you'll see how we chop that up momentarily. So after you're done cutting your garlic and your onion, I'm going to take a little bit of grapeseed oil and put just a little bit into my skillet here. Then we're going to start by throwing our garlic in there, and then after we get the garlic in there, we want to throw in our onions. And now we want to go ahead and put our jackfruit in there. And this is why I told you guys earlier on not to worry about the pieces that feel a little bit tougher than others, because right now at this point we're going to cook this down for a little bit. Once I finish putting all of the jackfruit in there, you want to get all of it out of the strainer. You want every piece counts. But we're going to cook this down for a little bit. We're actually going to cook it down for about 15 minutes. So once everything's in there, go ahead and just mix it up a little bit, get everything kind of combined and starting to fry down a little bit. And then this is where it gets interesting. We're going to add some vegetable broth in there. I added about maybe a half a cup, but you're just gonna see me pour it on here. Just use your discretion, but I think about half a cup should be good. This is just gonna get it to where it has a little bit of something in there to kind of steam up a little bit so that everything can be softened. So this part is really important. Pour that in there. We're gonna put the top on. And then at this point, after about 5 minutes, go ahead and stir it up a little bit. Make sure nothing is sticking. Make sure there's enough moisture in there. If you have to add a little bit more vegetable broth, feel free to do so. You don't need a lot. So just go ahead and give it a little stir. I'm kind of breaking up the bigger pieces as I go. And then you're gonna put the top right back on. It needs to stay in here for a total of about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, this is what it's looking like. Don't let it freak you out. Not the most appealing thing in the world yet. So what I'm gonna do now is grab one of my favorite barbecue sauces. I got this one from Natural Grocers. It's the Hickory barbecue sauce. It's pretty good. I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna pour some of that right into the pot with the jackfruit. It's still warm. It just got off of the stove. So I'm just gonna pour in a little bit at a time, stir it up, and just kind of see what we're working with and how it looks with that amount in there. I think I want a little bit more sauce, so I'm going to pour some more in there. Use as much sauce as you guys want. So if you want a lot of sauce, use a lot. If you want only a little bit, use a little bit. But I find by using a little bit more, it coats it a lot better. And then when we go ahead and put this in the oven, which is coming up next, it's going to caramelize a lot better because it has more to work with. Now we're gonna go ahead and get a baking dish or baking sheet with some aluminum foil on it, and we're gonna spread that barbecued jackfruit all over the baking dish. Now using the back of the spoon that you've been mixing with, you wanna pat it into a pretty thin layer. The thinner the better. That way, again, when it goes in the oven, it will caramelize, the edges will get a little crispy and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just patting it into a thin layer like this. So then I realized that I had some more barbecue sauce in my refrigerator. This is actually a Jack Daniel's brand one. So I added a little bit more barbecue sauce over that thin layer. And I'm just gonna spread that in with the back of my spoon once again, just as kind of like a top layer of barbecue sauce on this. And that's pretty much it, guys. So once you do this, you're gonna put this in the oven at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. And after that, it's gonna be completely done. You can use this pulled jackfruit in so many different ways. Just use it the same way you would use shredded beef. And that's it, guys. Hey, so what did you guys think? Easy, right? I'm telling you, you need to make this recipe, okay? Just let me know when you guys try it out. Let me know your thoughts, your honest thoughts, guys. My husband loved it when I put it in front of him. Like, he loved it. He was back in seconds, okay? And he took some for lunch the next day. Like, so don't play me. I know it's good. Let me know what you guys think, though. Comment down below. Let me know if you liked it, if you would add anything, change anything, whatever you want. Just let me know. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, you guys. Also, thank you so much, everybody, for all your comments, all your likes, all your subscriptions, all your just support overall. I really, really, really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you for everyone that's pushed me to go ahead and start making videos. I do it for you guys. I love you guys so much. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, guys. All right, head over there right now at Queeneatz. Follow me on Instagram. I'll definitely accept your request, and I will see you guys in the next video.